Hey family, greetings. Assalamu alaikum. Controlling people. I'm sure you know of a person who comes across as being very controlling. And none of us really like to be controlled by people. And the level of control that I'm talking about is those who are often in a position of authority. It could be a parent, it could be a teacher, it could be a minister, it could be a pastor, it could be a police officer, people in positions of authority over others. Sometimes can be very controlling in a way that is quite negative, whereby they plot and plan to try and exert control over you in a way that's unhealthy. Some people who fall into this category of being controlling will literally map out in their mind a game plan, or almost like a chess game, to steer you in a certain direction so that you can remain under their control. This can be extremely worrying and upsetting and oppressive if you find yourself in a circumstance whereby someone is trying to adversely exert their control over you for their own benefit, not yours. People who do this often have environments where they have it as their outlet, the space that they can go into this personality of being a controller. Many of controlling people often have a need to control others in a particular environment due to not having control in another main environment. That may be their home. Some people don't have control in their home, whether male or female. Maybe the children just don't listen. Maybe the communication with your wife or your partner is not where it should be. And therefore there is a feeling of loss and there's a feeling of a lack of control in that main environment, whereby that controlling person may feel that, this is the environment that I should be able to exert control over and feel empowered in, but they don't. So when they're in places of work or places of worship, they take that as their place to overcompensate for the other places and areas in their life that they just don't have any control over, and that is very frustrating to them and very upsetting to them. And that's why some of you who may feel that you're, if you like, I don't like the word, but a victim of somebody wanting to negatively exert their control over you, will feel as though you're being attacked and set upon, because this is the environment where they can express and offload by being controlling in a harmful way. So what can we do about this kind of situation in dealing with these controlling people? Well, the first thing to do is to confront them in a non-threatening manner, but in a manner that is firm. You have to stand your ground and pick your battles. When it's very necessary, it's impinging upon you, affecting your mood, affecting your health, you have to do something about it. And that's one of the things that you can do. You can confront it in the best manner. Stand your ground. Another thing that you may want to do is the reverse of that. Sometimes when you are in environments that are extremely toxic, the best thing that you can do is to actually leave that environment. But that's not always an option depending upon where that is. So be very aware about yourself and the effect that the controlling person is having on you, and do what you can do to control how you react to that. Those are the two things, the two choices. It's kind of fight or flight that you can do when faced with controlling people. Stand your ground or take yourself out of the environment. So I thought I'd share that with you today, and let me know if you've been in that kind of situation and what you employed. What did you do to make that situation better? Please share that in the comments, because it's a case of each one, teach one. But to have understanding of controlling people is key for you being able to move forward in how you choose to deal with it. So think about it and take care.